Hey everybody, it's Kathy. I haven't made a video in over a year, so I guess it's just not my thing so much anymore. And the reason I decided to get on today for just a few minutes, well, first of all, I wanted to come outside because it's finally warming up here and the weather is getting a lot nicer, so I hope it sticks around. But the other reason is because last week we had the 10th anniversary since the Ultimate Warrior or Warrior had passed away. And I've written about that. And this week I'm writing a little bit more about it, which I'm going to say here in this video. So I'm going to put the link down below, so feel free to check that out on your own if you wish. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get on is because that number, double digits, you know, 2 hands, was looming, you know, for months, and I really didn't know how I was going to be with that, because that's, you know, it's pretty significant, because from now on we'll always have double digits, well, at least in our lifetimes. So anyway, I just really didn't know how that would affect me or anything, and I started thinking about this in January. And maybe because in January of 10 years ago is when it was official, when he was announced as being part of the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame class. And so I start thinking about it then. But then, you know, I get busy, and like everybody else, we just go on. But as it gets closer and closer and closer, and then April comes, you know, and I always have to mention April 1st because of WrestleMania 6. I can't believe that's going to be 35 next year. It's just crazy. But I always have these days, and April 5th was his Hall of Fame. April 8th was his passing, although I never knew to the 9th. And then the 14th was when Raw did the tribute. So I really expected myself to like cry buckets and to just be sobbing, and, you know, the times when I'm alone. That never happened. It never happened. I had moments of little things, because you can't believe that number. And I've written all about this, like what was going on in my life then, how old my kids were, the things that they went through, and now my daughter, who was almost 8 then, is going to be graduating from high school in a little over a month. The day after her birthday, fingers crossed with the weather. Crazy. It's crazy. And it is, that it's been that long. But those that we've lost in spirit, I want everybody to know, okay, despite what your beliefs are, there's no time up there. So, you know, he's barely been up there. But in Earth years, and I could go on about this, but I won't. It's been that long, because we have everything so regimented here with schedules and numbers and dates and times, and that's just how we are, because that's how it is being human. And everything that's happened to me, and just my whole journey with this, which has all been told. But yeah, I really thought I was going to be a wreck. And of course, that anniversary was also the day of the beautiful solar eclipse, which was a first-hand witness to. So how about that? And that probably won't happen. I don't think that's going to happen again in my lifetime. We had one several years ago, but we weren't in the path of it. So this year we were. So super incredible. There's wasps flying around. Anyway, so his death kind of got eclipsed by that. And I did my little traditional things that I do, and you know, I had a few moments, but no, I didn't go on, and I kept thinking, well, in some ways that's good, because, you know, we can't force ourselves to do things, right? And we always think, oh, if we don't cry, then it didn't matter. And no, I'm way past that. It's deeper for me now. It's more peaceful. It's hard to put into words. Could I still cry at the drop of a hat? You betcha. And I have. But it's just more profound now, with everything I've learned and with everything I know about my connection. And yeah, it's hard to really put into words, but just know that everybody too that you've all lost, like, for those who really have a hard time with this, it's easy to have someone come and say, they're always with you, and, you know, people want proof of that and everything, and some people may never get that kind of proof. But again, it's about a belief, you know, it's about the feelings that you get that matter the most, and you have to go with that. You have to, because that's one of the things we have. Okay, so we'll always love him, we'll always miss him, we will always have our memories, no matter what people say or do. And things change, you know. Even the WWE has dramatically changed, even in the 10 years that he's been gone, with some things, you know, even very recent. So we have to move forward, and we have to move on, because that's what warriors do, right? So no, I'm not overly sad, but it's more reflective, and I always think about everybody who knew him in his life and in this lifetime, and I pause, and you know, I just offer my own sense of compassion towards all of them. And, you know, and there are people on media who left such heartwarming messages and nice memories and such, and I thought about doing that in my own way, but I chose not to, and I have in the past. So, but I want to quickly just tell everybody, coming up, hopefully, right, unless they change it, Sunday, May 5th, A&E with WWE is doing their next episode of Most Wanted Treasures, and it's on the Ultimate Warrior, which I believe they had that ready to go last year. So maybe it's fitting that they waited to his 10th anniversary to do it this year. I don't know, but I really thought that was going to be airing last year. So it's on at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so I'll be watching. So I could go on with my thoughts, but I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And, you know, that is a pretty big milestone. I have so many milestones in my family this year. It's very hard to keep track, like personal things and big numbers, you know, that if you think of milestones. So other things besides just my daughter. So this year, 2024, is just, it's huge. So anyways, I just wanted to come on. I'm still around. I just don't do as many videos anymore. The last ones I did was about crystals, I think, and some cards and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm going to be making as many anymore, but I just wanted to come on and talk about the 10 years of his passing. So I will always believe, as I hope you do too, and move forward and be the warrior in your life that you need to be. And that's what he wants from us. So wherever you're at, I hope everybody's having a great day. And like I said, I will always believe.